The New England Patriots are hiding their secret weapon heading into the playoffs. What the heck? Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron on the daily Patriots content. Don't miss out. All you got to do, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. I'll give you a second. All right, that was long enough. I appreciate it. Listen, I had a snow day today. What is there not to like? Do me a favor, just hit the like button. Today, what we're going to talk about, the secret weapon that I think will be opened up in the playoffs and maybe in this last home stretch heading into the playoffs as well. We need to talk about the Buffalo Bills in the big game on Sunday. So let's jump right into it. We know first and foremost, Drake Maye has had an unbelievable year in 2025. A lot of people saying, not whispering, but shouting MVP, or as we like to say, Maye VP. And let me tell you this. I stumbled upon this tweet, and it wasn't until I saw this I really kind of said, wow, this makes a lot of sense. And then I dived more into it and came to the realization, yeah, I think this guy is right. So I'm not going to take credit for this. But first and foremost, Bills, if you guys do fantasy football, Sleeper is a great, I don't even get paid to say that, but I like Sleeper. I think it's incredibly better than ESPN, but Sleeper Bills put out this whole thing, all these kind of tweets, some of them kind of arbitrary, is what it is. I'm not even going to pull them all up because some of them are just pulled out of a hat. They're not even that crazy, but they say, listen, Josh Allen versus Drake Maye this season, hands down, Josh Allen, Bills Mafia, But Pat's nihilist comes out and says, listen, McDaniels is absolutely hiding Drake-designed runs for the playoffs. And as you think about it, you're like, you know what? Let's break this down a little more. You jump into his stats, and you see he has not been running the last handful of games. He has not been running as much as he had earlier in the year, specifically some of those games like Tennessee, like Cleveland, like that Pittsburgh game. He has not been running as much, and he hasn't scored as much. But we know for a fact the man can scramble. Let's not forget last year he was running for his life most of the year. I mean, this year he's been running a ton too because, again, he's been sacked quite a few times. But again, you look at designed quarterback runs like a quarterback draw or whatever it might be, and you know for a fact that we have not been seeing those. Josh McDaniels has to be hiding that ace in the hole going into the playoffs, to have that, because he knows he has coached some of the best. He has coached the best in Tom Brady. But let's all be honest. Tom Brady running I know it off the top of my head, a 5.17. I believe it was 1.7. Now you're like, now I'm going to go look. 40, his fastest ever. It was either a 5.17, 5.19. Now I'm questioning myself. Goodness sakes. But regardless, we know Drake Maye not only can throw, but the man can run. So looking at this, and I will give him all the credit, Pat's nihilist, that makes total sense to me. You want to save that. You want to save that for when it really counts. And if we don't have to bring it out, there's no need to bring it out. So expect, and it's possible we see it during this Bills game. It's possible we see it during the Ravens game that they flex to prime time. It's possible. But I really think, hey, the Patriots are in the playoffs. We're going to hold this one close to the chest, and we're going to bring this out when it matters most. It makes sense. You look at the stats. You haven't seen him run as much. We know he has the capability to do that. I mean, it's the ability to throw and run. We know it's coming. It's coming as well. It makes you think of this too. We understand Marcus Jones also has the capacity to play on offense. We saw AVP a handful of times last year kind of sprinkle him in. So I also think that is a possibility that come playoff time that he is snuck in there, because again, is he on film doing that? No. How many designed runs are there? We'd have to look up the stats. I could not find it. But how many designed runs has Drake Maye had? Probably not many this year. Probably not many. So again, there's not a lot on film for other teams to look at. So again, I feel like this is a genius statement, and it makes absolute sense. So I would love to hear from you. Comment below. What are your thoughts? Drake Maye running the ball, is that being saved by Josh McDaniels for the playoffs as well? Marcus Jones potentially playing offense. Is that potentially something we could see in the playoffs as well? Would love to hear from you, but it makes sense. It makes sense to me. What about you? Comment below. As well, is December. We all know what that means. Building a snowman, putting up the tree, getting coal in the stocking. Not me. Also, buying a bunch of pointless gifts for other people. But you know what also you can do? Is jump on DraftKings and bet on football, basketball, hockey, I don't know, whoever, whatever. I just teamed up with DraftKings is what I'm trying to say. And I have a special offer for you. Let's jump right into it. New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Super simple. Again, new customers, new customers bet $5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. All you got to do, download the app and sign up using promo code STP. Again, download the app, promo code STP. It's so easy. Also, if you have a gambling problem, look at the description below. I just want to say this. I think this is a really cool story, but Josh McDaniels really understanding Drake Maye is for real, that he has it. Talks about at a practice. He saw him roll out and throw like a 60-yard dime to Pop Douglas, and he knew this is the guy. And again, I don't want to beat a dead horse when I say this, but understanding, yes, Drake Maye is an elite passer. Deep ball passer, whatever it might be, intermediate, short range, whatever the heck it is, elite. And he has shown that this year. But then you couple the ability to be dual threat. Watch out. Watch out, playoffs. And again, I will continue to say I think people are underestimating that. And granted, all these defensive coordinators, there's a reason they're a defensive coordinator. But again, it's not a lot on film. So we're going to see come playoff time. Maybe down the road, who the heck knows? But it's cool seeing this story as well. Josh McDaniels understanding Drake Maye has it. He's an absolute dog. He's a menace. Last but not least, the Buffalo Bills. And we're going to be talking more about really breaking down this game in the next couple days, come Thursday, come Friday, come Saturday as well. We're going to get a clearer picture of injuries and what that's going to look like, especially after today. That hasn't came out yet. But Bills Pro Bowler, Connor McGovern, he gives a warning saying, listen, our back's against the wall. You better be prepared. We've been in this position before. You better believe we're going to fight. Well, let me remind him. One, Patriots came into Buffalo, primetime, won that game. That game's not in Buffalo on Sunday. It's in Foxborough. And tickets are stupid expensive. And you know Patriots fans, they're going to come out and they're going to be rowdy. It's going to be a very tough environment to win in. And I understand. I give him that. I do truly believe there is a chip on the shoulder mentality when you feel like you're knocked down. People don't believe in you. People aren't talking about you as much. All these different things. You're kind of lurking in the shadows. That sounds kind of weird, but in reality, it's the Bills understand they got to start winning games, just like the Chiefs do. They got to start winning games. But the Bills, I think a lot of people are saying, well, look at who the Patriots have beaten. They've already beat the Bills once. They already beat the Buccaneers. And let me say this, because I'm done with everyone saying, look at how easy their schedule is. To go and win the amount of games they've had in a row. And people say, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. To win 10 games in a row, I don't care what team you are in the NFL. That's not easy to do. That is not easy to do. So we'll see. But comment below. Would love to hear from you. Should we be scared? I don't know. I'm not scared. I'm nervous. Yeah, for sure. You should be nervous. But I ain't scared. Patriots, I think, are going to handle business. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Anything I said, love to hear from you. We'll talk later. Peace.